Mr. G. This is the 2.1 redos. So for question 1, it asks to explain the law of demand. So we'll draw a graph, Q, P, and we'll do 3, 2, 1. So this is the price, and then over here is the quantity. So we'll go to 50. So the law of demand states that if the price of a good decreases, then the quantity demanded increases, and vice versa. So if we drew a demand line, then you can see that here, 3, 4, 5. So like 5, the quantity is 10. If you move the price down to 4, then the quantity is 20, and it keeps going. So as the price goes down, the quantity is getting higher. So for the second question, it asks the difference between a movement along the curve and a shift in demand. So if you had, for example, for like an ice cream market, if there was an increase in consumer income, then this demand line would go here. So that would be a shift in the demand curve. But movement means that, like we did here, if the price is going down, then the quantity is going up. So that's only along this line, and it's not, the demand curve isn't shifting over here. So, okay, so for question 3, it asks what an increase in demand looks like and a decrease. So if you have your graph, and this is your first demand, an increase in demand would shift to the right. So this would be an increase in demand, and then a decrease would be to the left. So we'll do D3. So increase equals right, and decrease equals left. Question 4, it asks to use real life market and explain each of the determinants. So for tastes and preferences, if you draw your graph, we'll do cars for each of these. So quantity, price, and then here's the demand line, supply line, it's the equilibrium, PE, QE. So if a celebrity has a Tesla, then other people will probably want to get that car also because they see other people having it. So the demand will increase there because celeb has Tesla. So the demand will increase. So this is the new equilibrium. So Q goes up and P goes up. Now for number of consumers for cars. So if we draw this, here's their first equilibrium. So if the numbers of consumers for cars is going up, then the demand will go up. And then of course, here's the new equilibrium. So Q went up, price goes up. Now for this is going to be price of, let's say, a BMW. So it's not a Tesla, but this is like a related car. So if a BMW goes up, then the demand for Teslas will increase because people don't want the BMW because the price went up for that, and it's a related good. So the demand will go up there. And then this is our first equilibrium, and now this is our second. Right there. Okay. Now we'll do the income for cars goes down. So, well, income for consumers goes down, sorry. Consumers goes down. Then here's demand, here's the supply. The demand will then go down. So here's our first one. And then this is our second one. So quantity goes down and price goes down. Here we'll also draw this. So quantity went up, price went up. Okay, now right here, this one's gonna be future expectations. So the future expectations is that the Tesla model is going to be even better in like a month. So here's the graph, demand, supply. The demand will decrease because people want to wait for that better version of the car. So as of right now, the demand will decrease, and then eventually it will increase once the new model of the car is out. So quantity goes down and price goes down.